Have you ever believed that love alone could rewrite destiny? This is the story of a little boy no one wanted, and the woman who didn't just fight for him, she gave him a second life, and years later, he gave hers right back. You're going to remember this story long after the video ends. The adoption paperwork just sat there, untouched. Every page stamped with the same cold word, denied. Jordan was only 7. He had big, curious eyes and dark skin, darker than most of the children at the orphanage. He didn't understand why families kept walking past him. All he knew was that his mom, his real mom, had made one final wish before she died, that he be raised by an African-American family. That wish became his biggest roadblock. Then, one rainy April afternoon, Ingeborg walked in. She wasn't who the system had in mind, a white single woman in her late 30s, no husband, no experience. But when she stepped into that room, her eyes locked onto Jordan, sitting quietly, building something with colorful blocks. She knelt beside him and asked gently, "What are you building?" Jordan smiled. "A castle for my mom, for when I find her." That was the moment Ingeborg's heart broke and rebuilt itself around him. But love? Love wasn't enough for the system. What followed was a 4-year battle with judges, caseworkers, and endless forms. "He needs cultural connection," they said. "Are you really what's best for him?" they asked. But every night, Ingeborg would lie awake thinking about the little boy with the block castle and his impossible dream. Finally, on Jordan's 11th birthday, a miracle happened. The final approval came through. And just like that, he wasn't alone anymore. Years passed. Quiet, joyful, normal. Jordan grew up. He became a teacher, just like Ingeborg. She was mom now. She went to every school play, every graduation, every heartbreak, and every triumph. But one morning, everything changed. At breakfast, her hands started to shake. Doctors gave her the news: end-stage polycystic kidney disease. She needed a kidney. But the wait list? 5 years. And Ingeborg didn't have 5 years. Without telling her, Jordan went to the transplant center. He filled out the forms. And when it asked biological relative, he checked yes. He wasn't a match. He couldn't be. They weren't blood. But when the results came back, the doctors were stunned. The transplant coordinator stared at the screen. "It's a perfect match," she said. "Like, you're actually related." Jordan smiled. When he told Ingeborg, she burst into tears. "Absolutely not," she whispered. "I didn't save you just to—" Jordan gently took her hand. "You didn't save me, Mom," he said. "You chose me. Now, let me choose you." On the morning of the surgery, as nurses wheeled them into separate rooms, Jordan turned his head, smiled, and mouthed, "See you after the castle." Today, their scars have faded, but every year, on Jordan's adoption anniversary, Ingeborg pulls out the old block set. And together, they rebuild that same little castle. Only now, there are new hands helping, Jordan's children. The story of Jordan and Ingeborg isn't just about adoption. It's about how love, when truly unconditional, can build more than just families. It can build a castle strong enough to last a lifetime. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe to Beyond Words. We tell real stories that remind us of what really matters: kindness, connection, and the quiet power of love.